Hey there, Silver Age Guy here, and today I'm going to follow up from a recent video Cougar Comics did where he mentioned an exchange we did. He gifted me this beautiful Fantastic Four annual number 3. He did this actually 2 years ago. I never made a video about it, but since he mentioned it in his most recent video, I thought I would do something to follow up on his video. So this is the book he sent me, and I'm going to take a complete flip through of the story. He mentioned all the characters and this alliteration of this is the big one, the wedding of Reed and Sue. So here's the book out of the bag, and you'll notice it has a spine tear, which is fine with me. You know, my collection is all well-read books, so thank you, Cougar. The staple's a little bit out of place, and then there's another staple on that page. But as I flip through here, you get a chance to see how Jack and Stan incorporated all the different characters who were present in the Marvel Universe at that time. And I'm not going to name all of them, but you can pause it if you want to check everybody out. But there's all the different villains, and here comes Thor now into the mix. Again, this story is about Reed and Sue's wedding, but it's really not. It's about the superheroes. There's Daredevil, their lawyer, Matt Murdock, and in comes Iron Man and Captain America. So as you go through here, you'll see a lot of the heroes and the villains from that era of Marvel Comics, 1964 and 65. There's the only appearance of Spider-Man right there, other than in the group shots. Cougar had mentioned that they found a way to incorporate all these heroes and villains, and it's quite an interesting task, but they pulled it off somehow. And you know, you get this big group shot here, everybody battling, and then out of the sea comes and now Submariner is not in this, even though he's mentioned on the cover. He's not in it, and the Watcher shows up, and then here's one of the famous Kirby black and white photos used as a background. And now Reed's going to bring an invention, and he's going to get rid of all the villains somehow, but all the heroes stay. And then this iconic picture, which has been duplicated numerous times at the end. And then Jack and Stan show up, but they get kicked out. Of course, they're not going to be allowed in there. So that's the story. It also has a story from another issue, from another Fantastic Four issue. And this story has an image of the Baxter Building with all of their different rooms, and it's a Submariner story, and maybe that's why they didn't include him, or maybe that's why they included this story in the book. This is from Fantastic Four number 11, this section, and I have that book. I just recently purchased it, and I've shown this before. It's a day in the life kind of thing, and it tells the backstory of the Fantastic Four, how they got their powers, and it's a little bit of insider Stan and Jack humor, and somehow Ben Grimm gets changed into a normal person and then back to the Thing, because otherwise why would you have a comic? Anyway, so that's this book, and like I say, this is one of my favorite books now. I display it a lot in my display case. I don't have any other annuals other than this one, so thank you very much again, Cougar, for sending that to me. And then I just wanted to point out that if you're really interested in digging deep and reading the full story, which is a fun story, there is a facsimile edition available of this book for $7. You can probably get it for a lot less on eBay, but it's pretty good. The cover is the only difference. The inside is what it was. You can see the Submariner. It looks a little bit different in current day imagery than he did back then. But, you know, the rest of the characters are pretty much the same, a little modernized. But there you go. If you want to read it, you can do it and get it pretty cheap and read the whole thing. And it is a good read. So here it is in my display case. And I've got a lot of my recent Fantastic Four purchases in there also, including some of these up here. That's recent. That one's recent. This one I've had for a long, long time. And then there's the 2 most recent purchases. That Fantastic Four number 3, my earliest edition. And there you go. That's it. Thanks for watching.